guys doing? How you guys doing? So today, I thought maybe we'll do, kind of what we usually do on, our more recent Untitled Goose games stream. What we'll normally do on our more recent Untitled Goose game streams, where we just yap for a bit and then play some Untitled Goose game and then probably play some Contexto as well. I mean, we might play some Contexto before we get into Untitled Goose game as well, maybe. So yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. But how's everyone's Tuesday and Wednesday been? Mine's been fine. Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I did a bit of editing, I think, yesterday morning. Yeah, I did a bit of editing. And then what else did I do? I played Sims and Minecraft for a bit. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I did yesterday. I literally played Sims and Minecraft pretty much all day. And a bit of Animal Crossing New Horizons as usual. But yeah, I don't think anything too notable happened yesterday. I did go Neverite mining on Chaoscraft yesterday. I now have 6 or 7 Neverite blocks. We are not getting to 160 something anytime soon. I'm just saying, or whatever it is to make the fully powered Neverite beacon. So yeah, I mean, we could have been doing that over the course of the whole season of the whole SMP, and we chose to do it right now. But yeah, oh my god, my glasses get so fucking dirty and it is pissing me the fuck off. And now it's I can barely, everything is blurry because shitty eyesight over here. nearsighted core. But yeah, and then today I've been actually trying to make a new profile picture for Twitter and everywhere. I kind of don't like it. I think it's that I am horrible at drawing humans. So it's oh, I can't, because I've been trying to make a human version of I'm trying to draw me as human in this new profile picture. And I am horrible at drawing humans. I think it's that also I'm also horrible at drawing facial features, and I've not really gone down because with my PNG tuber, it's a Lego, right? And it's very simplistic facial features, lion mouth, very simplistic eyes. So it's I've not really gotten the practice of drawing facial features as of yet. So it's don't know what to do. But yeah, I might just change it up a little, resize down my PNG tuber, and size down my PNG tuber into the proper file size limits, and then just change it on Twitter and Discord maybe. Well, Twitter or and Instagram. I could just change it on Twitter and Instagram actually, because on Blue Sky actually I should try to be more consistent with my profile pictures, because on YouTube it's different. I have 2 different profile pictures on both my YouTube accounts, which makes sense. But yeah, and then on my Twitch is the same one as the one on my main YouTube, and on my Blue Sky it's the same as my second YouTube. But my Twitter is an entirely different profile picture. No, I know. Twitter, I changed it a while ago. Twitter is same as second YouTube. I might change it to something else. But TikTok, I don't think it's the same. So yeah, TikTok is one that Ollie made for me fucking ages ago. So yeah, and I've been thinking of changing it for a while, and I think my second TikTok is same as the one on my same on Twitch. So is it the same on Twitch? Is on my second TikTok the same as on Twitch? Also, I have been tempted to, yeah, it's the same as mine. I've been TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, I don't know. I've been tempted with TikTok to either just move all my stream content over to the second TikTok, because right now it's like I post Twitch clips on both accounts, or just shut down the second account entirely, because right now that's just Twitch clips which I post to the main account anyways. So yeah, I might just post Twitch clips. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure as of yet. Yeah, I'm not sure. Cause like the thing is, my main account is the one where I really want to like post every day, right? And right now I do not have the brain cells to like make more edits to put into my drafts, because I feel like my brain, I really want to be creative, but it's like my brain is just like no, and it's bugging me so fucking much. Literally the little tiniest bit of creativity that I have has been going into making Sims and playing Dress to Impress. That is that's literally where all my creativity has gone over the past like 2 months. So yeah. Also, I have made I have been slowly adding in more things to my PNG YouTuber background. But when I add like a few more things in before I like officially change it on VendoTube. So yeah. I remember I've added in the Cabernet logo and the Goose from Untitled Goose game. So yeah, I've done that. I want to add in like a few more things. Maybe I'll add in like a few more butterflies, because it looks weird where it's just like cut off there, which I mean it makes sense, because like that's kind of generally like around the area where it's cut off on my wardrobe behind me. Because if you guys don't remember, or you just weren't around for when I was using Facecam, I have my wardrobe is like right behind me, and I just stuck butterflies like right on it. So yeah, so I might draw more butterflies to put onto there, because right now I made a bunch of, I just basically drew, the way I made this, by the way, the way I made this PNG YouTube background is literally, I took a screenshot from one of my streams, because when I first got my webcam, I had it where it was like straight on, but then a while after that, when I got my second monitor, it was kind of like diagonal kind of, if that makes any sense. If you just scroll through a few of my like, if you compare my streams from like kind of August, September time 2023 versus like August, September 2024, then there's kind of a difference. You can kind of see the difference in the camera angle, right? So I just went to a stream from like 2023 and just screenshotted that, and then just like started like drawing over it. Not gonna lie, I need to fucking learn perspective, because this looks so wonky. I think I need to learn perspective in drawing. So yeah, hello Uzi, welcome on in. How you doing? We're just doing a bit of yapping. And then we're gonna get on to playing some more Untitled Goose game later on. Poppy, I have 27.6 points. Jesus Christ, you have 27.6 thousand points. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. What was I saying? But I need to learn perspective in, still not enough for VIP forever. No, sadly not. Sadly not. How much? That's like 1 million. Yeah, that's like 1 million. So, so, and that's not even enough for VIP for the rest of the stream. So you gotta get watching. You gotta get, you gotta get watching. But yeah, but I do want to learn perspective and maybe try and update this PNG tuber background better soon. And like you can kind of see like here, you gotta get streaming more. 24-hour streams every day. Jesus Christ, I would not be able to do that. I would not be able to do that. But you can kind of see here, there's a bit of a little like wonk here. This should be a straight line, but it's just not. Same here. This is very kind of wonky here. So yeah, though I guess that'll take at least 5 years to get 1 million. Yeah, imagine you get like 1 million on my like 10-year stream anniversary. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. So yeah. How's your day been? Easy? What are you thinking? I don't remember what I was just saying. Oh yeah, I was thinking of maybe updating my PNG tuber background at some point. Maybe just, you know, when I actually learn how to do fucking perspective. And I mean, my PNG tuber background right now, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, honestly, and it works just fine right now as a background. But yeah, I think it's that also. I have like no idea how to shade. Like, I have no idea how to shade digitally because I draw digitally. Like, I have some idea on how to do it, like with on paper, because I used to do art in like year 7 and year 8, and we got taught how to shade then, and so I kind of have an idea on how to shade, on paper, but obviously it's very different digitally. So yeah, because yeah, and when I was in year 7 and year 8, like digital art, it was a thing, but like it wasn't as big of a thing as it is like nowadays. You know, I mean, to be fair, I was in year 7, year 8 9 years ago, which feels so long ago. But yeah, at the time, most digital art that I kind of knew of was like storytime YouTubers. So like Jillian Animations, Odd Ones Out, yada 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 yada. I used to watch so many storytime YouTubers back in the day. By the way, and now I don't watch too many. I watch Jaded Animations, Swoozy, and then Domix. And to be fair, I still watch a few. And then I also watch Let Me Explain Studios and Illuminations. I watch more than I used to, actually. I completely forgot. Because when I was younger, I used to only watch Jaded Animations, Odd Ones Out, and then It's Alex Clark. I don't watch Odd Ones Out or It's Alex Clark anymore. I stopped liking It's Alex Clark after, like, he was in You Are Still Young, yeah. But I stopped watching It's Alex. Not. I stopped watching It's Alex Clark because of the controversy he was in a while ago, and then the Odd Ones Out. I just stopped vibing with his humor. That was just it. I just kind of grew out of his content. So, yeah. But Jaden, I still love Jaden. So, yeah. And then, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I do want to learn how to properly shade digitally. I do kind of know like a few pointers, like, you know, don't use like black for like it's kind of very kind of advised against to like kind of not really use black to shade, or like, you know, kind of not use a grayscale to shade, use, you know, just like a darker version of colors. Like for example, use like I've seen a lot that like use like blue and purple to shade. Those are like very popular colors to like shade with. I know that I just need to learn the like technique of shading digitally. So yeah. So yeah. This whole me yapping about digital art has spun off from me yapping about potentially making a new, talking about how I want to change my profile pictures on everything, and I want to kind of keep it consistent. So maybe and to be fair, it's mostly consistent on everything. Like I use like the same 2 profile pictures on almost everything. I think it's just on my main TikTok account, and then I think it's the main TikTok account, and then I know Discord is different, but that's Discord. I can change that. Who cares if you change your Discord profile picture? And then Instagram as well. Instagram and my main TikTok are like the 2 main accounts that are like that have a different profile picture from like all the rest, and I kind of want to change those to be somewhat consistent with my other social media. So yeah, I might change it. I might change my I might change my main TikTok. I'm not sure yet. Or what I might do is change all my social media to have the same profile picture, the one that I have on Blue Sky and on my second YouTube channel. But also I like having the profile picture I have now on Twitch and like on my main YouTube. So yeah, yes, Uzi, yes. What is it? But I'm not sure. I want to change it. I'm not sure what I want to change it to. Yeah. I missed you. How was your day? And yesterday? It wasn't too bad. It was alright. Yesterday, I did a bit of editing. Did I schedule out those videos? I'm gonna have a look at I cannot actually remember what did I edit yesterday? Oh yeah, I edited one video yesterday, which I still actually need to do a bunch of thumbnails for some videos. To be fair, I don't make thumbnails for like the short clips that are like under a minute, because I can't be bothered. So really it's like what, 1, 2, 5 videos that I need to make thumbnails for. And thumbnails, if I'm making them in Canva, it takes me like less than 5 minutes to make a thumbnail. But if I'm making it in IBIS Paint, then it'll probably take me a little bit longer. I actually have started like experimenting a little with. I did start experimenting a little while ago making thumbnails in IBIS Paint, and I think my decision has come to, I will just make. I will just make thumbnails in Canva because it is so much easier, and I think I just prefer making them in Canva because it's just easier, and I think they look better in Canva compared to why I'm making IBIS Paint. So yeah. But other than that, I just played The Sims and Minecraft yesterday, and a bit of Animal Crossing New Horizons as well. I just did that yesterday. And today, like I've just been yapping about, I've just been like doing a bit of drawing, maybe experimenting with like trying to make a new profile picture for things. But I decided I'm just gonna kind of scrap that, scrap that thumbnail that I made, not thumbnail, profile picture I made. Just keep the ones I have. So yeah, I recently started working out again. I'm tracking my steps now. I'm starting with an hour of cardio. I think I'll move it up to 2 hours by next month. Let's go. I was going to tell you about helping my friend lose weight. I think you did. Because I remember, I think it was sometime last week that you were talking about like dieting and like food and stuff. So I think I vaguely remember you talking about it. Yeah, guess how much he lost. How much did he lose? Take a guess. Just tell me. Listen, I do not know. My brain does not understand like measurements in a way. 2 kg in 2 weeks. Let's go. But my brain sometimes doesn't understand kind of measurements. Like, for example, if you tell me, oh, this thing is like, this place is like 5 miles away, I won't know if that's like a long distance or not. But like, my brain, when it comes to like distance especially, it calculates it in time. Like, if you say, oh, something's only an hour away, if something's like an hour away, I'll be like, okay, that's fine, depending on where we're going. So yeah, that's how my brain works. Yeah, it works. Let's go. He's beginning his form and getting him to start walking more too, so hopefully that will help get his ankle back to normal too. Let's go. You know what? Good for him. Good for your friend. Let's go. So yeah. You know what? How about we play a bit of Contexto on stream before we play some Untitled Goose game? How about we play a bit of Contexto? Okay, this would be this one, and then Contexto. Yes, we love Contexto. Okay, let me start the next game, and then I'm gonna quickly change my stream category to Contexto. I really wish there was a. Wait, is there one for word games? Okay, there is one for word games. Is there one for like chat? Or like chat games? Or like playing with viewers? Let's see. Is there one like play with viewers category? And I'm just gonna change it to the Contexto category. Contexto. I'm just gonna change it to Contexto because it's Contexto on stream. I really wish there was a Contexto on stream category, but whatever. Ooh, okay. I'm guessing so. I'm gonna get some flowers to start off with and some plants. So yeah, so our top words at the moment are green, red, brown, rose, pink, and plant. So yeah, my brain is going to like to like some. For some reason the stream is behind. Refresh the stream, because it should only have like a 10 or 20 second like delay. Twitch is weird like that for me at least. whenever I'm watching a Twitch stream or whatever, the delay kind of gets longer, like the longer I'm watching. And the only way to fix it is to like reload the stream. So yeah. Okay, our top words right now are green, leaf, red, brown, rose, pink, and plant. 20 seconds. 10 to 20 seconds is a lot. Yeah. But that's just Twitch for you. And reloading isn't helping. Oh god. Okay, that's probably just the normal Twitch thing then, the Twitch stream delay then. Because I know on like a few friend streams their delay is like about 10 seconds. So yeah, I think that's just standard for Twitch, honestly, because I haven't changed anything. I mean, to be fair, my streams do die without me changing anything. But yeah, I haven't changed anything, so I think that's just normal Twitch stream delay, unfortunately. Okay, what other words? Green, maybe lime. Okay, lime is up there. My brain is not braining right now. My brain took like so long to think of bush. Oh my god. Maybe like a leaf, a pile. Maybe it's like, is it like type of trees? No. Okay. What else could it be? What else could it be? Green leaf, red, brown, lime, rose, pink, plant. Okay, is it gonna be something like? I did not mean to type that in. I meant to use my backspace. Oh, petal is a good guess actually. Maybe vine. What other plants are there? What other like plants are there? Other than like, I mean, to be fair, I could just type in flower and see it. Oh, flower is up high actually, so maybe it is some type of flower. Now it's time for me to try to spell that one that I can't. A chrysanthemum is like just the worst. It's just the worst. Worst flower to spell, or at least you know how it's kind of. Oh, wait, is it gonna be my name? My name's up there. But yeah, chrysanthemum. You know, of all like the kind of commonly used names, it's one of the worst ones to spell. Oh, seed is up there. Maybe it's like crop. Like, you know, something you harvest. Potato. Oh, potatoes up there. So maybe it's like tomato. Oh, tomatoes 8. Okay. So maybe it's one that also grows like in the ground. Like and it also grows. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know. Another type of food, like fruit or veg, apple, banana, like on a farm, okay. I don't know why I'm guessing animals. I think my brain went. I think because I typed in farm and then I was like, oh, farms have cows, and then I was like, oh, chickens in Minecraft eat seeds. and probably in real life as well. So yeah. So yeah, and I was like, oh, what else do chickens eat? Grain. Wheat is similar to grain, and then yeah, that's how my brain works. Potato and tomato are still our two highest at the moment. So yeah, imagine if it's something like pasta. Pasta's up there. Or something starchy or like with sugar. Sugar's up there. Maybe it's like something like bamboo. Maybe it's the green energy. So yeah. Let me think. What other things can you? I swear we have had so many contexto games where the answer has been like some sort of like crop, and all I can think of are Stardew Valley crops. Oh my god. Okay, let me type in some Stardew Valley crops. So we've got cauliflower, we have ancient fruit and starfruit, which are not real. We have pineapples. With pineapples. Oh wait, with roast potatoes and mashed potatoes. But what other Stardew Valley stuff are there? I'm trying to think. What other crops are there? My mind is trying to blank. Blueberries, strawberries, and then not gonna lie, my brain is not braining right now because literally all I've been planting recently in Stardew is ancient fruit and strawberries. Wait, what do I have in my greenhouse? I have ancient fruit, I have coffee beans, bean. Oh, bean. That's number 2. Okay, I have coffee beans. I have hops. I have an orange tree, cherry tree, banana tree. I'm trying to think now. I have tea leaves. I have an apple tree. Oh, I have a pomegranate tree. Oh, it was pea. Well done, Uzi. It was pea. Okay, next one. Okay, next game. We're probably gonna do a few more of these before we get into Untitled Goose game. XD is a word. Okay, let's go word. Letter. I swear to God, if it's another fucking crop. Thank fuck. I mean, it could still be. Apple is very far away. But yeah, I doubt it. I'm just typing in so many words. It's like a flower. Could be. That's how you spell boat. Let's see. I swear though, if it's some sort of crop, again, I will lose it. Because literally our top word at the moment is flower. So, yeah. What could it be? We're getting got so many reds at the moment. Ooh, rose is a good one. Yeah, how are we getting so many so many red words, Jesus. Ooh, flat. Okay, side. Okay, flat, like as in flattening, like you squish something, like you squash something. Or like you stand in something. Flat, flower, rose, blue, tall, punch. Leaf, stand, side, purple, and tree are our top words at the moment. So yeah, flat like a white, like as in coffee, like a black coffee. Maybe it's something to do with tea. Ooh, teal's up there. Chamomile? Is that how you spell chamomile? Okay, not chamomile apparently. Maybe something to do with leaves, like tea leaves. What could it be? Oh my god. Tea, flat, and flower are like our top 3 at the moment. Okay, let me think of what can I'm just looking at things now on my computer and trying to see what could be the word. Oh my god. We have 79 guesses and yet no green yet? Oh my god. What could this be? Tea, flat, record, flower, English, rose, and blue. Maybe it's like record, like in a studio? Like a musician. Oh, musician is our green. Okay. So guitar, like a singer? Guitar is gonna be acoustic or electric. Okay. Other instruments. Violin. Oh, violin. Maybe cello. Cello's close. Flute. What would be close? It was flute. It was flute. It was flute, everybody. Okay. Okay. Let me get up the next game. Okay. But yeah, we had so many guesses. We went for so long. When it's a flute flat, maybe like as in notes, like as in like an A flat or like a G flat. Maybe that's what it meant. So it meant it in like terms of notes rather than like something actually being physically flat. So yeah. Okay. Let's go with house and maybe rainbow. Okay. Color. Oh, for fuck's sake! I keep forgetting that this game relies on American spelling, which I hate. I hate so much. And it's like a cool color, like a warm color. Let's see. Okay, so our top words are blue, pink, red, white, purple, black, yellow, color, orange, and green. Okay. Okay. Maybe paint? Okay. Maybe like dye? Okay. Okay. Wool, maybe? You dye wool. You dye wool, you dye fabric. You dye clothes and like cloth, yeah. Ooh, clothes are high up there. Maybe you go to a store to buy clothes and you go to a shop. Maybe a seamstress, is that how you call it? Is that what it's called? Seamstress, not seamstress. Oh, jeans is up there. Maybe denim. Or just, you know, trousers or pants. Okay, pants, jeans, clothes, trouser, dress, denim, and top are our top words at the moment. So maybe a sweater, you know, sweater, shorts. Okay, that's a good one. Shorts. Maybe skirt. Is it skirt? Skirt is up there. What if pants are out there? There's leggings. There's like cargo pants. Maybe it's like pocket. Okay, underwear is up there, but it's not the top word. Short, maybe like maybe it's long then, like it's talking about length rather than shorts. Okay. Short, pants, jean, clothes, sweater, trouser, dress, denim, top, underwear. Oh, it was shirt. Oh, it was shirt. Okay, easy. You got one. That one. Well done. Well done. Okay, next one. Next game. Okay, I'm gonna go with house. Okay, house is then maybe brick or wood, drywall, concrete. Let's go with colours. Rainbow is up there, so maybe something to do with light, or maybe X-ray. Magnifying glass, maybe. Like stained glass. Okay, let's just go with some colours. Maybe it's like a rainbow fish. Okay. Let's actually go with some colours to see which one is the closest. Okay. Blue, purple, rainbow, pink, violet, light, black, indigo, and lilac. Okay. Maybe if I do like colour, marker, paint, draw, scribble, okay. Since that's not how you spell leprechaun, how the fuck do you spell leprechaun? Maybe it's something that's how you spell it. That's how you spell it. Thank you, Uzi. Thank you. I was thinking, since rainbow's sort of high, maybe it has something to do with like leprechauns and like gold and shit. I mean, it could still be to do with gold and like silver. And like jewelry. Same brain, Uzi. Same brain cells. Okay, maybe if we just guess some stuff that are like, can I spell, please? Maybe it's something to do with some jewelry. Okay. Sapphire. Like, you know, some stuff that is like stuff that is blue or purple. Maybe diamond, because there's like pink diamonds, some are blue. Okay, what could be die? Okay, that's not up there. Font maybe? Let's see. Letter right? Right letter even. Okay. Blue, purple, rainbow, pink, violet, light, black, red, indigo, lilac. Maybe it's like sun. Okay, maybe star, like moon. Ooh, sky is a good one. So sky, clouds, like, you know, we got clear skies, we got rain. If it's rain, then maybe water. And then rain, you get rain droplets, you get hail, storm, snow, maybe? Okay, snow, ice. Okay, why is snow higher than ice? Okay. Maybe like rays. And then maybe layer maybe? Space or fly or stuff that, you know, flies up in the air. Maybe balloon, air. This is just making me feel crazy. I love this game, but Jesus Christ, what could the word be? What could the word be? Okay, sky, rain, blue, moon, purple, rainbow, cloud, cold, pink, sun, violet, light, black, red, storm, snow. Okay. Maybe if we do all like the senses. Vision. Why is vision up there but not see or sight? Vision with glasses, like a telescope, microscope. That is not how you spell microscope. Vision. Like view. Like maybe visionary. God, Jesus. Okay. Horizon is a good one. So maybe sunset and sunrise. Ooh. Rise, sunrise. Let me spell, please. Okay. Sunset, sky, sunrise, rain, blue, moon, purple, rainbow, cloud, cold, vision, pink, sun, and violet. And like light and black as well. Okay. Maybe like midday. Okay, so like times of day maybe. It was midnight. Okay, I think what we'll do is probably play 1 or 2 more games, get through the ad, and then we'll hop onto Untitled Goose game. How does that feel? I think we'll do that. So speaking of Goose, Untitled game. Gloss or mirror? Oh, maybe it's like makeup. Like a gloss paint. Ooh. Okay. Paint. You got matte paint. Let's go with maybe concrete or brick. Something rainbow. I'm just gonna go with some colors. Did I do brick? I think I did brick already. Okay. we did concrete. Okay. Okay, let's go with like maybe brush and easel. Why is the easel not up there? Jesus. Maybe it's just like like painting a wall or something, or like painting a house. Maybe graffiti. Graffito. What? I found graffiti. Wait a minute. Is that the right? Is that right? What the fuck is graffito? Sorry. Graffito. Okay, that's the graffito is the 2F. I'm spelling it wrong. Graffito. Writing. What? Graffito. I'm confused. In Italian, graffiti is a plural noun, and the singular form is graffiti. Oh, singular form is graffito, plural form is graffiti. Okay, cool. You had it done in less than 5 minutes. By the way, that's why it came up with graffito, because that's a singular version. It doesn't. Contexto does not like plural. So yeah. So yeah, okay. Paint, wood, wall, concrete, polish, brush, brick, and glass. So maybe like spray paint, like thick paint. Kind of need like multiple layers of paint on. Art maybe. Decorate. Okay. Like a roller. You got a bucket of paint. Okay, let me think of other materials. We've got stained glass. Ooh, stain. Okay. Maybe like glue. We've got stained paint. Sand. Sand is a good one. Okay. So maybe it's like kind of like like, you know, stain, paint, sand. You know, you sand down something, you paint something, you stain like glass or whatever. So maybe it's just like the process of like coloring things. Like the way of like making something, or like forming something, or, you know, constructing something. You kind of get along my lines. You kind of get my gist. So yeah. Yeah. Plaster on the right lines. That's what I was thinking. Plaster. What else? Smudge maybe. Okay, smudge is pretty high up there. Okay. For dye, is it dye? Dye is actually pretty low down. I thought it would be higher up. Okay. Is this like gonna be staining like food? No. Okay. Pencil, maybe. What else? Stain, paint, smudge, sand, wood, wall varnish, concrete, plaster, polish, spray, clean brush. Ooh, plate. Maybe cut. Like, how about you stuff you paint? A lot of plates are like ceramic. We've already done glass. But yeah, a lot of plates now are ceramic. Or maybe like marble. Or let's go. I'm just gonna go. Can I go with random? Is diorite not a real thing? Is diorite not the real thing, or not a real thing, or is that just like a weird spelling of diorite? Stone. Oil is a good job. Is a good oil and wax are good guesses. I wonder why they aren't that high up there though. Okay. Maybe like digital and like kind of, what do you call it? Like pen and paper kind of, you know, art. Physical. Maybe like sculpture. Okay. Like, you know, you make a building, you know. Stain, paint, smudge, grime, and sand. Maybe like dirt. Dirt is up there. Okay, dirt. How could you make a mess? Make stuff dirty. Paintbrush? Is that like one word? Yes. Why is paintbrush not further up there? Where's brush? Brush is there, but not paintbrush? Huh? That confuses me. That confuses me so much. Maybe time? Did I turn on my music? It was rust. It was rust. It was rust. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Okay. Okay, I think maybe one more contexto game, and then onto Untitled Goose game. One more. So yeah. One more until we wait for the ad to end. Oh, house. Okay. House is pretty far up there. Apartment, maybe resident or like flat. Oh, flat is up there. Okay. Home. Rent. Mortgage. If I just type in random words like England and London. Okay. House, flat. We have side. We have door. We have wall. Within. House, flat side. Okay. Maybe like window. Or if I just go like paper. Okay. Or maybe couch. Television. Newspaper. Mail. Oh, made. House, flat side. Maybe dimension. Okay. Maybe smooth, like texture. Ceiling. Oh, like floor. Oh wait, we already did ceiling. Floor. Okay. So you get wood floors. You got marble floors. I'm gonna go with ceramic. Okay. You polish a floor, you mop a floor. There's floorboards. Okay, building is a good one. Maybe like fire escape, go with like random words. Maybe like just build. Okay, build, like construct. Build. You've got construction workers and you work. Build. Build, land, building, floor, house, flat, side, and board. Maybe residential. Okay. Welcome back from the ad, by the way. Like I said during the ad, this is gonna be our like last Contexto game before we get into some Untitled Goose Game. So yeah. Okay. Like a new. That's not how you spell new. Like a new build, old build, haunted house. Ghosty, ghoul, maybe. Area. Okay, maybe neighborhood. How do you say hood or neighbor? I know, just nay. Maybe like block, cube, prism, triangle. Okay, maybe like the pavement outside your house, or the garage, or the kitchen, or the attic, or the basement. Garage is high up there, so maybe, you know, a lot of people put their tools in the garage. So cars go in the garage. Okay, cars. You got bikes, you got motors, you got motorbikes. You got like your station wagons, you got your station. Maybe like a gas station or like a police station. Station wagon, you got your jeeps, you got your trucks, you got your just regular old cars, you got your minis, you got, you know, the giant massive monster trucks. Bus is a good one, maybe plane, or like helicopter and a plane. Maybe like helipad. Maybe ambulance. Maybe like just taxi, like a cab. Station. Like a cop car. Maybe petrol. Petrol, diesel. That's not how you spell diesel. Diesel. There you go. Maybe like a, you know, an electric car instead of, you know, a fossil fuel based car. I mean, technically, this is what. Okay. Little rant. I have a little rant. Okay, I hate how so many people are like, electric cars are greener, right? Because like, yeah, in theory, electric cars are greener. And they are probably like a little bit greener than, you know, fossil fuel ones, because like, you know, normal cars, you know, only run on petrol and diesel, right? Well, electric car, but the thing is, with electric cars, a lot of electricity is made from fossil fuels, and I did fossil, so it's like, are they really that much greener than, you know, regular cars, you know? And it's like, why are so many people shifting to nuclear and wind energy? True. Also hydro energy. True. There's a lot of other much greener. True. There's a lot of other ways you could make electricity. There's a lot of other ways you could make electricity, and like a lot of other places have started to move to like greener energy sources. But still, a large amount of electricity is still made from fossil fuels. So why is it so many people are, you know, paying so much more for electric cars when a lot of electricity isn't made greener? Like, it's fucking stupid. That has always annoyed me. That like, even though yeah, it is like still a bit greener than it is greener than normal cars that run on petrol and diesel. It's still not as green as like everyone else says it is, as like everyone like makes out to be, because a lot of electricity is still made from fossil fuels. So yeah, that's always annoyed me. That's always annoyed me. Oh, maybe a train station. Yeah, that's always annoyed me. So yeah. Okay. Station. So we've done train. We've done police station. We've done like petrol station. But terminal. The terminal would make me think. Would make me think. Like train terminal, unless it's like something like an airport. Like just the regular port, like a water port, like a... That's not water, like a... Did we do boat? Dock! Okay, yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let me just do that. Give a bit of context of Cena. So we are now moving on to Untitled Goose Game. Let's go. Okay, time for me to quickly change my category. Again, Untitled Goose Game. So yeah. So last time we played this, which was last Thursday, we did the high street. Okay, let me just re-familiarize myself with the controls. So yeah, okay, it's left click to... Fuck's sake, this is annoying me. This is just getting in here. Okay, this is definitely okay. But yeah, we're gonna do the back gardens next. Okay. Not that one. This one. So what we need to do is make someone break the fancy vase, help the woman dress up the bust, make the man spit out his tea, get dressed up with a ribbon, make the man go barefoot, do the washing with a bra, a pair of socks, a slipper and a bar of soap, and make someone prune the prize rose. So yeah, so I think the easiest one to do first would be to make the man go barefoot. That would be the easiest one to do. Or if I steal one of his slippers, put it behind the fence here. Hello man, hello lad. Can I get through? No, he won't let me through. And I mean, to be fair, we have 6 minutes left. So yeah, can I get through, please? Can I get through, please? Also, I wonder what these dots mean, like at the top here. Is it like Morse code for something? Also, back to your point, you're right. Thank you. That's always kind of slightly annoyed me. Make someone break the fancy face. I cannot remember how to do that. How do women dress up the bust? I need to steal his stuff here. I think 80 to 84% of the energy is fossil. Yeah, that's always like annoyed me. That everyone bigs up electric cars, and even though yes, they are like somewhat greener, they aren't like 100% greener. But a lot of countries are starting to adopt clean energy, which is a good thing, except India and China. But yeah, a lot of countries are starting to adopt cleaner energy sources, which is always a good thing. Wait a minute. Where is he gonna... I keep forgetting where he's gonna... chuck the... things over. The issue is those two countries are a fourth of the global population. Yeah, so it's like they probably make some of the most of the energy in the world. So like, why not have them adopt clean energy? That just annoys me. And can I steal this face? Oh wait, can I? Oh, I wanna. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm going to have to steal this. Grab that. Oh, I'm gonna grab this. Oh, fuck's sake. This is the part of the issue with this level. I keep forgetting how hard it is to get everything. But I think China and India increased the fossil fuel use, but I think they have started to move cleaner energy. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Why? Like hydro and nuclear. Okay, that's good. That's good. But like, why the fuck? There's the base. But like, why? Why do that? No, fuck, I forgot about the thing. I forgot about the fucking thing. I have to do this. Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay, we're not doing it this round. But yeah, it's always annoyed me when everyone has treated like electric cars as like being the most like energy efficient thing when it's really not. It's really not. Yeah, we're not doing this. We're not gonna finish this. Get this done first try, but like we never do. If I could take the half that for a second. Dress up the. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna catch up to us. Okay, I might as well. But you know, if electric cars become the norm, that's a huge chunk of emissions gone. Yes, because like you said, it's not like we've already said. They're not the thingy. Electric cars still, there is a lot of, but need to use clean energy in factories and stuff too. Yes, a lot of countries and stuff still need to move over to this more electric. Oh fuck's sake, he's seen us use this up, get this up. But still, a lot of countries need to. Arithmetic is something's better than nothing. True. Yes, that's my kind of idea as well. Something is better than nothing, but also like I feel like a lot of people treat electric cars as like but yeah, I feel like a lot of people treat electric as if it's like this I feel like this is why I shouldn't be playing games while I'm trying to form a point, because it's like my brain just can't. But like I feel like a lot of people treat electric cars as if it's like this 100% greener solution, and we should all be using it when it's just not. So yeah, so please go to electric cars. Yes, yes. I just hate when people are like, oh, it's 100% green, it's perfect, and when it's really not. We're definitely not doing this since we've not even done anything. So Poppy, yes. I need to see where is he gonna throw it back to. How's he? He's going back over there. What the fuck? 68,000 Palestinians dead. UN declares genocide now. Yeah. Why the actual fuck did? Like, I'm glad they declared it. I'm glad they declared it now. But like, why only just now? 680,000. Sorry, not 68,000. Yeah, 680,000. Yeah. Why now? Why only just now? Why only just now and not, 2 years ago? Yeah, I'm confused why it took so long. I'm confused about why it took so long. Total population of Gaza is 2.1 million. That's a quarter of the population gone, and they say those are still conservative numbers. Yeah, why did it take them so long to declare it when, you know, this was evident 2 years ago? The real number will be found out once they let people into, like, give it, like, find more bodies and stuff. But yeah, like, I'm glad they did this. I'm glad they did declare it, but like, it took them way too long to actually declare it. So yeah, I've been seeing videos going out of Gaza. It's truly horrifying. Yeah, I've been every so often I'll get like the truly like horrific videos. I'll see like the truly horrible videos, and it's like and like I'll still get like the new stuff coming from like Psssttt and the other like journalists that are still in Gaza, and it's just horrible. 479,000 children, 380,000 under 5. Yeah, and it's like, if you look up the like document with like all the names on it, isn't it like the first, like, there's so many pages. I think it's like, I can't remember, I think it's like the first 20 pages, I want to say, are just children that like are under the age of 1. Like, that's just insane. And the Israeli settlers are burning the West Bank. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, why did it take so long for them to do this? And it's like, also, I think it's partially because as well, like, I don't know how long it takes them to like come up with a decision like this, but I think it's also partially because of like kind of how loud a lot of countries have been as of recently. Like, for example, I know that Ireland and I think the Netherlands as well. I know for definite Ireland has threatened to not participate in Eurovision if Israel also participates, which is like totally fair fucking enough. And it's like, when I heard that, and then literally like a week later I hear the news of I think it's like 3 countries that have decided to like have like threatened to withdraw from Eurovision if Israel is involved. But yeah, like literally I hear that news, and then like a week later, the UN's like, it's a genocide. So I feel like that kind of like with like those, I can't remember what the other two countries were for the life of me. I know one of them was Ireland, and I think one of the other ones was the Netherlands. But I cannot remember who the other one was. It might have been, I think it was it Spain or France? It was like I think it was like another European country that's close to England. But I feel like because of how a lot of countries have been like very outspoken about how Israel is committing a genocide, how like kind of outspoken they have been on that recently, really recently, like I said, in the past few months. I feel like that very much impacted their decision. Israel bombed Gaza's telecommunication towers, trying to cut off internet. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, Israel is definitely not gonna. They're trying to stop the flow. They're trying to stop the flow of information coming out of Gaza, but they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna completely do that. Because they're not gonna do that entirely. They're not gonna be able to do that entirely because I know that there's that website called it's like a eSIMs to Gaza where people have been buying eSIMs for people. So like there's no way that like communication is gonna just completely stop. I was listening to the second part of Dr. Roy Casagrande's video on Palestinian genocide. It's truly infuriating what has been allowed. Its official internet services have been cut off in Gaza and surrounding areas. What the fuck? eSIMs. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. I didn't even think of that. eSIMs need those towers. Yeah. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Yeah. It's infuriating. Like what? Yeah, like you said, it's infuriating what has been allowed and like what Israel has been allowed to commit, because they have committed war crimes. It's like I remember like it wasn't even that long after kind of the after like kind of like it wasn't even that long after like October, after like this all kind of like I don't want to say it wasn't that long after this all started happening, because what I know, Israel has been doing shit to Palestine for so fucking long. Cause I remember 2 years ago when I went to update my Wattpad story after October 7th about what Israel was doing, and I saw because I have a Wattpad page with like a bunch of links for Palestine and like other countries and stuff, and I remember seeing a link for Palestine that I had posted like 3 years prior. Like I had posted like 2 years prior, like that I posted in 2021 about what was happening in Gaza. So obviously like stuff has been happening then, but I remember seeing something about like a few months after like probably like a few months after what Israel is currently doing to Palestine. I remember seeing like hearing news of like Israel using white phosphorus in Palestine, and I was like, and the thing is, using white phosphorus is a war crime. So yeah, there's still 900,000 people in Gaza City, and Israel has moved in with tanks. They're about to conduct a slaughter. I mean, Israel has accused the Geneva Convention as part of Hamas. How low can they go? They've been doing that for years. Yeah, they've been doing this. I think, from what I remember, they've been doing this since like the 1960s, I think. So like, when I was 8, I think they entered West Jerusalem and slaughtered the people in Al-Qaza for no reason. Yes, 1960s. Yeah, which is insane, because in the 1960s, in like 1960, my grandma was like 6. Actually, before then. Because I heard, let's not forget the stars. Because I had heard they had been like doing this since like 1964. So to say they've been doing it before then is just, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? The fact that it didn't take it, the reason Arab forces attacked them is because they were slaughtering Palestinians. Jesus Christ. And the fact that it's taken them, like, what? It's taken the UN 60 years to recognize them and recognize what they were doing. And it's like, what the... And the reason Arabs lost is because they were disobeyed. Yeah. Yeah, it's just... They've been doing this for, like, 60, 70 years. Like, for, like, the majority of my grandparents' lives, they've been doing shit like this. Like, Israel called the station pop into Israel to 25%. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, for the majority of my grandparents' lives, they've been doing this shit. 25% Palestinians, 75% Israelis. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? And the thing is, it's gonna take so much longer for the UN to actually do something. Like, to actually, like, do something about it. You know? Because, you know, it's taken this long for them to recognise that a genocide is happening. The rest were thrown to the outside so they can establish settlements and slowly call those two. Thing is, yeah. But yeah, it's gonna take, yeah. We need the UN to actually, like, I'm kind of nervously laughing here, but like, we need the UN to like actually put a stop to whatever Israel is doing. USA, France, UK have been using Israel in the 1960s and onwards. That's why UN doesn't say anything. Yeah. It's just so stupid. And I think UN is a puppet, it won't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, it's either not gonna do anything or it's gonna take ridiculously long to actually do something. I mean, it's taken this long for them to recognise that Israel is committing genocide. So yeah. And the thing is, if Israel was doing that shit to a European country, like, you know, if they was doing it to Spain, France, you know, the Netherlands, England, the UN would step in immediately. But because it's Palestine, because it's Israel's, you know, neighboring country, they don't care. Like when Lebanon was in civil war to establish democracy, USA attacked Lebanon so they can cause further disarray, and Israel was charged with attacking Lebanon when Lebanon was going through its revolution. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why do so many people just think that this shit is okay to do? So they can keep the region disturbed, yeah. And Israel can have the upper hand, yeah. Yeah, it's just so fucking stupid because it's like Israel is killing people because Israel is a colony, yeah. A colony of USA and UK, yeah. And the thing is as well, like, there's so many people out there as well that like still deny what Israel is doing, that still deny what they're doing, and you know, that still deny what Israel is like. None of people are actually of Semitic background. Yeah, you know, so many people that deny what Israel is doing, even though we have evidence on it. So many people saying like, oh they deserve it, as if you know, the first like 20 pages, I think, like it's probably even more than that, of that one document that I mentioned, I cannot remember the name of it, yeah, it's like a document of all like the dead Palestinians with their names. You know, the first like 20 pages, like probably more than that, are just babies, are children under the age of 1. But they weaponize anti-Semitism. Yeah. It's just crazy. And it's like, so many people think, hey, if you criticize Israel, you're anti-Semitic. Like, bro, first of all, the amount of Jewish people I have seen also criticize and condemn what Israel is doing is probably far more than the people that are weaponizing their Jewish identity and saying, hey, there's I've seen way more Jewish people condemn Israel than like Jewish people like weaponizing their Jewish identity. And it's like the amount of people that I've seen that are like, so many people that I've seen that are like, oh, it's a war, oh, Hamas did this, oh, Hamas did this first. There's something wrong with them, because whatever Hamas did does not justify Israel slaughtering people that are not affiliated with Hamas whatsoever, and also murdering newborn children, newborn babies. Levantines, Somalians, Palestinians, Syrians, Israelis, Mesopotamians are Semites. Israelis are European converts. Semites are not just Jews. Like, most of Israelis are not even real Jews. It's just crazy. It's just like the amount of people that are just like weaponizing Judaism is just insane. And it's like, also, I remember, so you know Miss Rachel, right? If you don't know her, she's like she's like one of those like kind of educational children's entertainers online, and she has been very outspoken about Palestine, and it's like, is politicians now? I know she's been accused of being a Hamas. Yeah, exactly. She's been accused of being a Hamas. She's been accused of all sorts of things just because she does not want children in Palestine to die. Like, when kind of she first started speaking out about Palestine, kind of, you know, when she kind of like, not too long after she had kind of gotten like famous, like she started speaking out about Palestine, and it's like, did you ever think and it's like, so many people were criticizing her, saying, oh, you should be apolitical, you should be this, you should not, you know, a lot of people were criticizing her for speaking out about Palestine, but the thing is, why wouldn't she speak out about Palestine and in support of Palestine when I have only seen good things being spoken about Miss Rachel and how she and like kind of her and how she kind of educates kids, right, and how she and how her content is like formatted, right? I've only seen good things about it. So why would someone who is creating genuinely good content for children then be pro-Israeli? Like, why would she be pro-Israeli? Like why? Like, why would you actually think that? So, yeah, like, it's clear that she cares about kids. It's clear that she cares about how kids are growing up and what media they consume. So obviously she's gonna be against a country that is killing kids. That's just, yeah. Yeah, that just, yeah. Yeah, that just slightly annoys me because like publicly on 5th of September, yeah. The sign you, I don't know how to say that. Said in Hebrew, okay. That they won't allow a Palestinian state to exist. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? That it will kill everyone and Palestinians will be no more. Now how are people still in denial about Israel committing a genocide? This was during the 50 States One Israel Summit. Yeah, why are so many people still in denial about Israel committing a genocide when that person literally admitted to it? So, yeah. By the way, it's for legislators from the USA this summit. What the fuck? Yeah. Why are so many people like still in denial about this? So, yeah, why are people like still in denial about it? Like, come on, use your brains. Use your brains here. Look at this shithead politicians. Yeah, it's just yeah. So many people just like believe. Just so many people believe what these politicians say without even thinking. Without even like using critical thinking, you know. How influencers majority still are afraid to talk about this on a public platform. Yeah, so many people are still afraid to talk about it. Like 2 years on it, it's like just like, why are you someone who makes content online? I'm not talking about this. And the guy said, we don't want to talk about politics, we want to keep politics separate. Like, fuck shit, girl, literally. And the thing is, you're one of the people shaping society. Why, thank you. Thing is, if we don't speak up against this shit, then that allows shitty people and shitty politicians to continue like ruining society, because that's what they're doing. Ruining society by killing people. That's what they're doing. People listen to you have reached, and it's not controversial anymore. It's a fact. Well, people still find it controversial, but like, yeah, it's actually a fact that, like, you know, the UN has fucking recognized it. The UN has fucking recognized it. That, like, they are committing genocide, and yeah. And yeah, I feel like now that the UN has recognized it, I don't think people can say, oh, they're not committing a genocide when it's been confirmed that they are. So talk about it publicly, talk about it on streams, talk about it during videos, spread it wherever possible. Pressure politicians, pressure governments. Viva la revolution. Yeah, pressure politicians, pressure your governments to actually do something, because they're the ones with all the power, but they don't have any power without us, right? And revolution is necessary. Politicians, governments, they don't have any power without us, right? I don't understand why we treat our politicians like spoiled kids, because they fucking act like it. We don't hold them accountable because they fucking act like spoiled kids, and then everyone's like, oh, politicians, they can do no bad. Like, like, there's a reason, like, bro, there's a reason why so many people voted for Labour in the last general election, even though a lot of people don't really like Labour either. And that's because we wanted the fucking Tories out, because we don't like the Tories. We're sick of their shit. Like, yeah, currently there are so many scandals about these politicians. Literally, there's so many scandals, and there's so many scandals surrounding politicians, and it's like, why are we electing people? Why are we having people go into these jobs in where the power can so easily go to their fucking heads? In the UK and the USA, almost all of them are complicit in one scandal or another. Why not throw them all out? Why not hold them accountable? Why are we afraid of the police? Because the thing is, the police, they have weapons. They have the means to physically detain us. They have the means to detain us. But the thing is, why are we being punished, like, for speaking out against? Why are we punished for speaking out against the shit that, for speaking out against the shitty things that these politicians are doing? There are, say, 200 officers, there are hundreds of thousands of us. Even if everyone grabs a bat, the police are done. Yes. But I think it's also that a lot of people are scared to do it, because also the police have guns, and that's fucking, like, the police can probably get easier access to guns than us, so that's fucking terrifying. So yeah, and also I'm like, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, it's like in the previous marches in the UK, the most the police arrested were 900, and then the jails were full. They couldn't detain more. Yeah, they literally couldn't detain more. And the thing is, why should we be detained and punished for shit that these politicians do? Because the thing is, because we look back in history, right? They can't use guns, the police uses guns, then the people go into a frenzy, and there'll be worse consequences. Yeah. So to be fair, if they use them over here, well, there's a lot stricter, like, gun laws than there is in, like, the US, for example. So I feel like a lot of people would be like, why the fuck are the police using guns to, like, take down these people who are protesting? So yeah. But yeah, I feel like, okay, my point was, I feel like a lot of people, all of us, we all look back like 100 years back, when, you know, during, you know, the suffragette movement, during you know, during the what is it called, the Montgomery bus boycott? Was it the Montgomery bus boycott? During like the era of Rosa Parks, I feel like we look back and it's like, oh, it's silly that, you know, women used to not have the right to vote. It's silly, you know, segregation, that was fucked up. Like, I feel like a lot of people look back on those things and like, yeah, oh yeah, that was fucked up, we shouldn't do that shit again. But then they can't apply that logic to what's happening in current day, because it's the same corrupt government that's, you know, it's obviously different people in government, but, you know, still a corrupt government that's, you know, doing similar things nowadays. Like, I bet in 100 years from now, in 50 to 100 years from now, people will look back on, you know, we'll look back on these YouTube videos, we'll look back on, you know, posts on Twitter, if any of this shit is still saved because on the internet, because honestly, right now, the internet is starting to look a bit dead internet theory. Right, the internet theory is looking to becoming slightly true at the moment with the rise in AI, but if the internet is still alive in 100 years, then people will look back at what we're saying now online and all the videos of protests and stuff like that, and be like, oh, that should have never happened. That should have never happened. And, you know, we'll probably look back on, you know, the protests now and think of them, probably will think of them in the same way we look back at the suffragettes, for example. And it's just like, why can't we have that? Why can't we have that now? Why can't we have that now? Because, like, 100 years ago, it was, you know, a lot of people thought, oh, women will never get the right to vote, women will never get education or whatever. And it's just like, 100 years later, I could vote, my mum could vote, like, you know, like so many, like, me and my friends can go and get a degree. Like, sure, the student finance system is kind of fucked up, but like, yeah, but like, you know, why can't we have those thoughts now of like, hey, maybe we should not be doing the same fucked up shit that happened 100 years ago, you know? And I feel like this is just gonna keep being a cycle for the next few hundred years of like there'll be a few causes that people will protest about. Like 100 years ago it was, you know, 50 to 100 years ago it was women's rights and like gay rights, right? And then now it's, you know, it's Palestine, it's trans rights, it's making sure it's people protesting to make sure that gay rights isn't taken away, gay marriage isn't taken away in the US, because I know they're thinking about it. And it's like in 100 years there might be more protests surrounding similar stuff, you know? So yeah, it just feels like a never-ending cycle, but like, you know, we have to keep going because otherwise they're gonna just force us to be complicit, and do we want that? Let me see. Honestly, USA ticks me off, like really ticks me off. Most of the USA is full of misogynistic politicians and brain-dead assholes. Like, how dumb are people that they won't do anything about it? Can you believe the USA doesn't have its first female president yet? It's 2025 and a woman has not been in power. I'm from Pakistan and we have had our first female PM before I was born. We might soon have our second. She is a good person, but people aren't so misogynistic to not elect her from being a woman. Like, what the fuck? Literally, we have had a like few female prime ministers. We had Margaret Thatcher, you know, she was a shitty person. And then we had Liz Truss, like, all right, like she wasn't in office for that long, but like I don't think I ever saw anything really misogynistic. The only major joke I saw about Liz Truss was about how short of a time she was in office before she resigned, and literally that was just about the whole cabbage lasting longer than she was in office. That was it, but I don't think there was anything misogynistic. And then we had Theresa May, who was she in office, or did she just run against Boris Johnson? I think she just ran against Boris Johnson. But yeah, we've had a few female prime ministers. Like in like kind of like a similar time frame that like USA has had presidents, we have had 2 female prime ministers. Our first PM was assassinated by her husband. No one can prove anything, but she was immortalized, and her husband and son still run on her name and use it to consolidate power. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? And yeah, they started in like less than 4 minutes, by the way. But yeah, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? I feel like this one is gonna be so hard to do. I have not been concentrating on doing the Untitled Goose game. By the way, can you believe it's been 2 hours? I know. For the past like hour, we've just been talking about like politics and Palestine and stuff like that, and I have just not been concentrating on this like at all. So we may do this tomorrow or like another day. I do plan on streaming this again tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see. Oh wait, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do with this prize road. I remember now. Okay, come on. Okay, is she gonna... Yes. Okay, she's gonna do it. I think I need her to move somewhere. So if I get her... Maybe if I get her to... if I pull this down... Oh wait, is that what I need to do to make him spill out his tea? But I have not been concentrating. I think we'll stream for like half an hour longer. And if we don't get this done in this next half an hour, then we'll do it tomorrow. It's fine. Where is he? He's over there. Okay, how long? I think we only have like a few minutes left. We have 2 minutes left. This one's been kind of hard. To be fair, I've not been concentrating on it that much. But yeah, this one's been kind of hard to do in 7 minutes. So yeah, I'll put that there just for now. Just for now. Come on. Hurry up. I forgot how shocked you can get. Jesus. Okay. Let me put that there. But yeah, we're not doing this in like a minute. But like, we'll try and see how much we can get done. I don't really know like what the best outcome for this, like best way to complete this one would be. I didn't really have a look on the community guides this time. I kind of just went into this one kind of blind, because for the other two I went I went and I did the for the other two I went on the community guides and kind of looked through the things, and kind of had a look through the community guides to see kind of what was the best way to get them done. But yeah, I think I doubt I'll get this done today. So if I don't get this done today, even I'll have a look on the community guides before tomorrow's stream, and we can do this one tomorrow. I might try and do the pub one tomorrow as well. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. You know, I'm so happy that recently in the city of Bilbao in Spain, during the Champions League game between Arsenal and Athletic Bilbao, the people in the packed stadium of San Mames, they displayed Palestinian flags and showed support for Palestine. Meanwhile, that very evening, French fans travelling from Marseille to Madrid weren't allowed to bring Palestinian flags into the stadium of Santiago Bernabeu when Real Madrid play. What the fuck? The fucking hypocrisy, oh my god. But I'm glad I did that. I swear. Let me have a look. Yes! Spain was one of the countries. I know Ireland and Spain are two of the countries that are gonna boycott Eurovision if Israel competes. Who was the other one? Spain first of Eurovision Big Five to say it. Who are the other ones then? Eurovision boycott. Let's see. Cause I know Spain, I know Netherlands. It was the Netherlands I was thinking of. It was the Netherlands. Spain has sanctioned Israel. It has 9 sanctions related to arms. I do remember it has. Spain has. Didn't it? And it said earlier that Spain first of the Eurovision Big Five. Oh wait, no, I misread that. I misread that. But yeah, I am so glad that they did that, because oh my god, like that is like, Spain is like one of the most like, is a very like, in my mind Spain is a very like influential country. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but they kind of are. But yeah, I'm so glad they did that. I think they were probably one of the first countries to actually sanction Israel. And Spain has also declared that if Israel qualifies for the World Cup, Spain will not play, which is a huge hit. Yeah, because like Spain, I think, doesn't Spain have like some of the biggest teams when it comes to sports? So it's like, yeah, that's actually so huge. That's actually so great. That's actually great. Let me see. Also, French people are protesting and fighting against the government to sanction Israel. Welcome back to me, by the way. Yeah, that's such a... Yeah, we definitely need them to... We definitely need them to sanction Israel, because think about it. Two very, like, influential countries in, like, pop culture, because if you think about it, there's so many people make jokes about, like, oh, I hate French people, you know. French is very much a country we joke about, but it'll be such a hit if, like, they actually sanction Israel. Also, I'm assuming you meant Belgians are trying to turn the tide against the EU. French people have good politics. Yes, they generally have good politics and, like, are generally pretty alright. I remember, I know, like, for example, I know a few years ago, kind of French politicians tried to, like, ban hijabs, or, like, you know, tried to make them very taboo, kind of. And it's like, when I went to France on holiday literally like 2 weeks ago, and I literally saw so many people wearing hijabs, and, like, no one said anything. No one said anything, and it's like, they were just treated as, like, normal people, which, yeah. So, yeah, which I'm glad about that. Yeah, ban on hijabs is stupid. Freedom of what you want to wear. Like, come on. Yeah, that's stupid. Like, I know a lot of people have, like, their gripes with, like, you know, like, Islamic religions, and, like, you know, have a lot of gripes with, like, the Quran. I can't even say it. Quran. Like, I know a lot of people have gripes with that, but, like, that shouldn't warrant, like, a ban on hijabs. Like, I know there's actually one person on TikTok that I follow who's a revert, right? And, like, she chose to wear the hijab. She chose to follow Islam. Like, I don't think she wasn't, to my knowledge, she wasn't forced to it. Like, and literally no one actually forces women to wear hijab. My whole family is woman. My whole family is Muslim. Sorry, and no woman wears hijab unless they want to. Yeah, like, I have a huge family. I know that. I can't remember where it is, but I know that there's one country where you kind of. Oh, where is it now? Is it Saudi Arabia? No, I can't remember which country it is. My immediate family has at least 70 people. Jesus Christ, that's a big fucking family. Saudi, yes. That I think kind of, like, mandates women to wear the hijab, but that's, like, the only, like, you know, to, like, wear like, modest clothing. But that's the only country I can think of. And that's also kind of, like, a stupid law, because, like, from what I know, Saudi Arabia is a very hot country. The thing about Saudi is they are Ismaili, yeah. They are Islamic, yeah. It is an Islamic country, yeah. But yeah, that just always confused me, because I know how hot of a country. I know Saudi Arabia is, like, a very hot country. So it's like, why force people to wear it? Islam has sex and schools of thoughts. Okay. But yeah. You know, Sunni and Shiites. Most are Sunni. Okay. Yeah. In most places. You know, you aren't forced to. Shiites. Okay, Shiites. Shiites. But yeah, most places I know of don't force people to wear the hijab. Like a lot of people think the opposite. Like over in the UK, I know a lot of people think the complete opposite, but it's like, no, that's not no, that's not right. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting this done in this like last minute. But whatever. Let me quickly. Let me grab this. No. Give me that. Okay. Grab this. I have less than a minute. But yeah, most places I know don't force them to do that. So, yeah. Go on. Go. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, yeah, I've definitely not done this in time. Society adheres to a strict school for like Afghanistan, but that's cultural. Ah, okay. Okay, I just need him to like spit out his tea. And that's like it, but like I only have like less than a minute left, so I can't really do that. Yeah, I can't really do that. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay. You know what, chat? You know what? Let's reset, and we can do this tomorrow. Because I feel like I am too. We can do this tomorrow, and I can have a look on the. We can do this one tomorrow. It's fine. Because I feel like we've just been too much talking. We've just done a lot of yapping. So I feel like, yeah, we've done a lot of yapping. So yeah, we'll finish that one off. We'll do that achievement tomorrow. Most of the bad things related to women's rights abuse I have noticed, say in Pakistan too, which is real. In rural areas where there's no education, those practices are cultural and inherited from pagan ancestry. Ah, okay. But yeah, in a lot of but I know in a lot of places, you can just like wear what you want. You have freedom of religion, which I know is very much a privilege, but yeah, I know in a lot of places you do have freedom of religion, freedom to wear whatever the fuck you want. Like when they used to burn women alive and stuff, and they said that women shouldn't talk or not unless man says so, all which is stupid. And actually I said, yeah, that is just stupid. But yeah, I know a lot of people say like that like a lot of women are like forced to be Muslim or whatever, like follow Islam, which you know it'll happen. But also like a lot of people are like forced to follow Christianity as well, and it's just like kind of how they grew up, and kind of the like area they're kind of raised in. Like I feel like a lot of people just like focus on what Muslims are doing and like don't like just like ignore like what other religions are doing, like Christians for example. So yeah, here's the thing, you can't force anyone to be Muslim. It just doesn't work. Like even if your family forces you, yeah, you can't. Religion is like such like a personal thing, that like these days you eventually break free. Yeah, like these days like religion is like such a personal thing. Like years ago, like a few years ago, like probably like I've never really grown up religious. Like, it's more of just like my mum would go to church like on like Christmas and Easter, but it's not really like we've never really been like a religious family. But the thing is, like, in my area, there's literally a church like nearby. There's a few churches and like a few mosques in my uni town. Like, so I've kind of like always kind of been like surrounded by religion. But like, I think probably when I got to high school and when I started doing RE, religious education, I kind of like was like, okay, I was like very much like, I decided that religion was just not for me. And I was like, okay, I'm like atheist. I'm very much of the mindset of like if a God exists, then I'll find proof when I die. You know, I'm very much that kind of person. Like, I'm kind of that person. And yeah, like, I know how people can like find like comfort in religion. I've just like the stuff that like everyone has a journey, you know. Yeah. And like the kind of like a lot of like religious practices have never really like appealed to me. Like, I think I was really very religious and yeah, exactly. Like, I think me and my sister were both baptized. Like, no, we were both christened. That's what we call it over here. I don't know if there's a difference between being christened and being baptized. I think it's the same thing, just it's called different things in different countries. When I get more religious, maybe life leads me that way. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, religion. I know I'm familiar with like some like religious practices and like stuff that like you do when you go to church and like whatever. It's just never really like appealed to me personally. It's never really appealed to me personally, and it's like, yeah, it's never really appealed to me, and like, yeah, it's just not appealed to me, and it's just not my thing, and that's okay. I've never really had a reason to not be religious other than just religion has never appealed. Just religion has never really been an appealing thing to me personally. So yeah. But you know what? No one can force me into anything. I swear I was going to say something else as well, but I just don't remember. But you know, no one can force me into anything, especially not something like religion. Not gonna lie, I like Islamic religious practices. I might not be religious, but I enjoy them. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, everyone has their own like relationship to religion and religious practices, and I think it baffles me so much whenever I go online and whenever I like scroll on TikTok or whatever, and like someone's talking about their struggles, and like someone's in the comments like, oh, Jesus loves you or whatever, and it's like, I understand the sentiment of, it's like, I understand the sentiment of like, hey, things will get better, you'll be okay, but also on the other hand, like, it feels weird. It feels weird whenever someone's like, oh, Jesus loves you, whenever someone's not talking about religion, because it's like, why randomly bring up a religious thing when someone didn't bring up religion, you know? So yeah, I enjoy the giving and charity. I like the fasting. I enjoy getting together with my family on Eid. I don't really pray, but like the sentiment of looking after people and like wanting for others, I want for myself. I'm being helpful, and that actions have consequences. Yeah. Like you can enjoy certain aspects of like religion and being religious, and just not not be actually religious. Like I remember, so in my area, like there's just like there's like quite a lot of like Muslim people and like people who follow Islam. And in my high school, I remember my one of my maths teachers. So I had two maths teachers. I had one maths teacher in year 7, cause for context, if you don't know, here in the UK, we have like sets. So like that kind of like we have like sets for our classes, and it's like if you're in like set 1, that's like that's like the students who are like the best at maths. And then if you're like in like set 6, then those are like the students that like are not the greatest at maths, are the worst at maths and need extra help. And this also depends on like what whether you're doing the higher paper or like the foundation maths paper, right? And in year 7, your set is based off of your grades from your SATs from primary school, from your final exams in primary school, right? And so based off my grades from primary school, I was in set 2 in year 7, but then I got like pretty good grades and I was doing really well in maths. So they moved me up to set 1. So I had the set 2 teacher in year 7, but then for the rest of high school I had the set 1 teacher, and I remember he every single year would always talk with like our Muslim students, and like we'll talk with the Muslim students about Eid, and he would always talk with them about Eid and Ramadan. And when it came, I think every year on Ramadan, he would also fast. He would always talk about fasting, and yeah, he wasn't Muslim. I don't even think he was religious. He just liked fasting alongside the students. You know, he just liked doing that, kind of like being able to kind of connect with the students on that level. And I think that was really nice. I like my maths teacher. I didn't mind him. He was alright. I know a lot of people didn't like him for the way he taught, but like, he was an alright guy. Like my favorite philosophy is people have rights on people, and people will judge you if you violate those rights instead of God. Like not breaking hearts, not hurting people, and not leaving anyone helpless. Just in general, not being an ass if it doesn't hurt you physically or emotionally. I like that philosophy about Islam. Yeah, you know what? I like it too. Just being accountable. Yeah, you know what? That's all right. Just don't be an asshole. Just be a good person. And you know, if you fuck up, like you know, be accountable for your actions. Stay accountable for your actions. So yeah, sometimes it comes down to being a good person. Yeah, sometimes it comes down to being a good person. Yeah. And I remember in high school as well. I think if you fuck up, say sorry, try to make it right. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And I think in high school as well. I think in high school especially. But let's make an effort. Yeah. But I think in high school, especially, we had a lot more teachers who were very much more aware of kind of how kind of we're just more aware of like Islamic like holidays and traditions and like, you know, cause I remember just like people like scheduling like whenever we would have like mock tests in class or whatever, like I think a few teachers, this isn't all of them by the way, just like a few of them, but quite a few of the teachers would like always try to schedule like tests and stuff like around like Eid and Ramadan. Those were like the two major holidays a bunch of the Muslim students would like celebrate in my high school. I don't know if there's any more, but like, you know, that's like the majority of them. And yeah, everyone would just try to be like, everyone would just try to kind of schedule it around then, and like a lot of the teachers would, you know, we're just very curious about Islam, and like whenever like we got a free moment or whatever, or like, you know, if it was like the first like 5 minutes of class, because like in my high school and I think in a lot of high schools, we in the UK, we don't really get like a 5 minute like passing period between classes to get to our next class, and it's usually just, oh, one class ends at 20 past 11, your next class starts at 20 past 11, you know. So it's like usually but the thing is like it usually only takes like 5 minutes to get to like one class to another. So those first 5 minutes, like you know, those first 5 minutes, like, you know, it wouldn't be the actual start of the lesson. Everyone would just be like, you know, coming in from their last class, you know. And those first 5 minutes, you know, if you were like, I remember one year, literally I think we had science in like one room, and then next door we had, and then I think in like the next room, in like next door we had maths. So we would literally just, and like there was quite a few of us that were like in the science class who were also in that maths class. So quite a few of us would just always just like, you know, like always like, you know, just like quickly go, like just like, you know, go right next door, even though we had the one-way system at this point. This was year 11. So even though we had the one-way system, and like we kind of had to go all the way around just to get to this one class, we would always just take the short route, because it's like, oh, it's literally the class next door. And so while we were waiting for like everyone else to get into class, because again, it was only a few of us in that class who were next door beforehand, sometimes we would just talk about like Eid or Ramadan or whatever, you know, with our maths teacher. So yeah, I remember my maths teacher. I remember there's that one maths teacher just always being very curious about like Ramadan and Eid and stuff. Why don't the teachers walk to class while you assign a homeroom class to the children? That would be easier. But I think it's just that like everyone was in different classes, so it would be like a bit inconvenient. Like it'd be a bit difficult. That's how we did it. Yeah, I think it's just like with the way we had like our set system. If like, for example, in like my form, it was like, oh, I was in set 1, but like five other people in my form would be in like set 3. So it was like, oh, who do we get in? Who do we get in? The set 3 teacher, and then me, and like however many other students who are also in set 1, then be under challenged and not have the appropriate like work to do, and like not being taught the correct things, or bring in the set 1 teacher and then having us being taught and then everyone in our form being taught the things for the higher paper, but then the set 3 and set 4 students who were in that class were being like left behind, you know. Sorry. Our teachers had a schedule. They had to go to this class for their period. I like go to room 213 for period 5 or room 205 for period 1, stuff like that. And if you have an elective, then the students will be given a separate class for it. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I feel like the only way we could have had it in our school is if, like, for example, we maybe had like one whole day of maths and science, because if in high school, if you were good at science, if you were in like the top 3 sets in science, you are usually in the top 3 sets for maths. So the only way I could think of is like having like maybe a day where you know it's all science and maths, and then like having, you know, that day you're in a form with all the other top 3 math sets, and it's like, and all the students in top 3 math sets, and then the teacher coming in. So yeah, I don't know how that would work with just the way that we have our education system set up without, you know, kind of completely overhauling it. Anyways, I think that is where I'm going to end stream. I think that's where I'm going to end stream. That's like a kind of a perfect place to kind of end it, with us talking about school and stuff. But yeah, like I said earlier, we have been just a bit distracted. I have been just a bit distracted with just yapping about all this stuff, but it's fine. Tomorrow I was already planning on playing more Untitled Goose Game anyways, so we might as well do the back gardens tomorrow, and then maybe we'll do the pub tomorrow. If not, we'll do the pub next week. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go right out as always. While I'm we might as well go right out to Spanky, since it's his 5-year affiliate anniversary, and he's doing a Pokemon TCG using only ghost types. So yeah. Anyways, as always, you guys know my ending stream speech for now, but yeah, as always, my other socials are in Twitch commands, about me section, and the description on YouTube if you're watching over there. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys tomorrow for some more Untitled Goose Game. So yeah, bye guys. I'm going to now send out the raid message. But yeah, it's Funky's 5th year Twitch anniversary, so I might as well go raid him. So yeah, bye guys. Bye. You'll see me tomorrow, Uzi. You'll see me tomorrow. Bye guys. Bye.